Rain falling here in the tri-state area as we close in on game time at Yankee Stadium. The homestand continues with the second of two between the Tampa Bay Rays and the New York Yankees. It's Yankees baseball, and it comes your way next. Luis Severino will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Boy, this guy was unbelievably good in this last one. Guys, in an amazing performance, and all of his pitches were working. Let's hope he brings that A game back with him in this one.
So coming to the plate, Malik Smith. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Left fielder, Malik Smith.
First pitch of the at-bat. And we are underway from Yankee Stadium as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They come into this one in good spirits, fresh off their first victory of the new campaign last time out.
Yeah, this is a tough place to come in and play. The home team's they played pretty well here. They got their fans excited about last night's W. Let's see if they can complete the sweep today.
You know, you always want to get greedy, D-Row, when you win the first game of a 2-game set, particularly when you're playing at home. This team is a really good home team, so the odds are in their favor that they've got a good chance to pull off this sweep.
And here's the starting lineup for the visiting Tampa Bay Rays. What's the word on them as they try to split the series, Mark?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Yeah, Matt, right now, this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. And I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Missed with a slider.
Well, that's a great take there, right there, on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
3-1 now as that misses down and in. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, D-Row, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's what the players love. He's got a pretty consistent strike zone, and he's approachable.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Wendell leads off first with 1 away. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
Here's C.J. Cron now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Looks at a changeup that catches the corner.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Count is 1-2 now. 1-2, here it comes. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Rays strand just the 1. Tampa Bay nothing. Yankees coming up. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Blake Snell gets the ball for the Rays in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Blake Snell, big power arm. He has yet to put it all together, but I really like this guy. Good fastball with late life, as they say in the pitching business. Good overhand curveball. His changeup's getting better all the time. If he brings his A game, he could shut any team down.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here comes the first pitch. Driven nicely into the gap. Around first, he's digging for second. And he will start the bottom of the first with a leadoff two-base hit.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now, as he'll run up to bunt here, but misses for strike one. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, it's been a slow start as they come in with just one win from their first 5 ball games.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Popped him up. Number 19 has a play. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. The tag at third, and they got him. A double play, and very quickly here, the side is retired. Up next for the Rays, Matt Duffy, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike one. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, Matt, in particular that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
High in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And, guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Stepping in, Daniel Robertson. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a miss at a ball down. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Slider stayed too low, ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Locks him up for strike 3. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball 1.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
Swing and a miss. Little too anxious there. 1-1.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Number 1.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
This is why this guy is so effective. He's able to pound the zone, get ahead in the count, and now he has so many options to go to. I really couldn't tell you. It's a flip of the coin as to what he's going to throw right here.
Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. 1 left for Tampa. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Giancarlo Stanton now. He'll match up with Blake Snell now to lead off the inning.
Left fielder, Giancarlo.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And right into the shift. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. It's a nice piece of hit. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result was there.
He's set. Here it comes. Liner toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
In now, Luke Voigt. Fly ball out toward left center field. Kiermaier on the run, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. The relay, and they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. The tag, and he's out going for third, but they do grab the lead on the run that scored away from the play.
Second baseman.
Set to get his day started, Gleyber Torres. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Here's Didi Gregorius, and they're runners at the corners now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to left. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
I guarantee you at release point, he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate usually gets deposited in the seats.
Standing in now, Aaron Hicks. As he runs up to bunt but can't make contact. That's strike 1. Previous history with Blake Snell. He's hitless in 6 tries. Now a bunt attempt here. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. Digging in for his second at-bat, Miguel Andujar. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled off. Oh, and 1. Here it comes. On the ground is short. This could be 2. 1 there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday At the plate, number 19, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ball one to start the at-bat. The 1-0. This is on the ground over to first, and the Rays are in the hit column. Malik Smith the next to hit. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is skied into short left center. Stanton moving to his left, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Now to the plate, Tommy Pham. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Pham with an even 1-1 count now. 2 out with the man at first. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Standing in, Andrew McCutchen, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Oh, look at the sliding stop to first. Got him.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron.
Next for New York, Aaron Judge. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit down the third base line, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Here comes the first pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Oh, a diving stop. There's one. Back to first, but it's right by him. And now, oh, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Yeah, I like the way he stayed right in there at second base, knowing he was vulnerable, but it definitely influenced the throw to first. Way offline, and he's going to get charged with an error as a result.
Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. Hit and an error. Here's C.J. Cron now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this will be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. No runs, just one hit, one error in the ball game for Tampa Bay. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Stanton has a read on it. And he makes the catch for the second out. So stepping in, Daniel Robertson, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
Popped him up. And it'll wind up hanging just long enough for him to run it down, and with that, the side is retired. Ready for another shot. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. First pitch on its way. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Pham ranging back, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, not the end of the world.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Bouncer up the middle. Fielded cleanly on to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Here's Didi Gregorius. Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. 0-1, here it comes. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Pham is right there. 2 gone. Striding in, Aaron Hicks. First pitch coming, here it is. Hit to third. To his right, Duffy. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Yanks able to add on one more via the solo home run. We're through 4. It's now 3-0 New York. Matt Vasgersian back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac as Kevin Kiermaier settles in to start the inning. Here comes the first pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Kiermaier now. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. A look at our line score here through the first 4, and as we've mentioned, just 1 hit for these guys this afternoon. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
A ball and a strike now. 1-1. Misses, ball 2. No runs, just one hit, one error in the ball game for Tampa Bay. Fastball down near the shoe tops. The 3-1 pitch. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
The batter.
Into the box, number 19. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Way out in front. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher. Runners on first with one down. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. Grounded to the right. Throw won't get him. Malik Smith the next to hit. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Hicks is there, 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The batter.
And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. 1 ball, no strikes to count. A little late that time as he swings and misses for strike 1. 2 down, runners at first and second. Outside, 2-1.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
And it's fouled away. Full count, here it comes. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Rays strand a pair. Here's Miguel Andujar now.
Leading off for the Yankees, third baseman, Miguel.
First pitch on its way. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Smith arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Designated hitter,
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. 2 down.
The right fielder, number 99.
Stepping into the box, Aaron Judge. Last time through was a base hit. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lazy fly ball out to center field. On the move is Kiermaier. And that retires the side. 1. So striding forward now, Tommy Pham will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that quite frankly has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that. Man. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they face other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. 1-0 home. Is looked at for ball number 2. 1 out, nobody on. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And he misses ball 4. Ready for another shot now. Matt Duffy becomes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
Home stands at first with 1 out. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
You see that swing right there? You know what that tells me, boys? That this pitcher is doing his job right here. But also, the offense is obviously not picking anything up today.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Into the box now, Daniel Robertson. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. 0-1 the count. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. Count still at 1-2. Runner on first with 2 away. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Hit in the air down the left field line. Stanton has a read on it. And that's the 3rd out. 1 left for Tampa. They trail in this one 3-0. Coming to the plate now, Giancarlo Stanton. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Giancarlo Stanton.
First offering on its way. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate at strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will get to the wall now out beyond the 385 sign. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Now the Rays manager is going to take that slow walk out toward the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. Ryan Stanek takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. Into the second deck and gone. Two-run home run off the bat of Gary Sanchez. 4th home run here in the early going, and that'll stake the Yankees to a 5-0 lead now.
Wow, that's a tough one. Certainly not the way you want to start your day as a relief pitcher, giving up a home run.
Into the box, Luke Boyd.
The last at-bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Number 25.
First pitch on its way. Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1. And a swing, and here's another big drive as this ball sent high and deep to left center field. And the long ball will burn him for the second time in the inning. Another home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. First home run of the campaign for him. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
That's what I love about baseball. The pitch before, he looked absolutely foolish, but he gathered himself, stayed with the plan, and the next pitch he goes yard. Every pitch is another chance.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Didi Gregorius. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. This is foul for the first strike. The pitch. Grounded fouled off to the right side. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Tapper up the line. That winds up foul. Another 0-2 home. And right into the shift. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Riding in once again, Aaron Hicks. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike 1. Now a bunt attempt here, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. Coming to the plate now, Kevin Kiermaier.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
And I'll tell you, this is the last guy in the lineup you want to put on base for free. He's probably feeling a little salty after getting drilled, and he's got speed to burn, so look for him to try and make something happen out there.
Digging in, number 1. He's been hit by a pitch and walked in the game thus far. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
2-0 now. Kiermaier aboard here at first with nobody out. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. The 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
This would be an absolute terrible start to the inning. After drilling the first guy, you can't allow the second guy to reach base via the wall.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. He's just rolling right now, and even dozens strikeouts for him in the ballgame. Malik Smith the next to hit. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
In the dirt. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Working on hanging another 0, the pitch. And he's got another one. 13 strikeout. Here's Miguel Andujar now.
Leading off for the Yankees, third baseman.
Here's the first pitch to him. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. A 1 pitch on its way. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Digging in once again, Andrew McCutchen. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. McCutchen will spin and yank this one down the left field line, but this will find the seats foul.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
On to first, and there were 2 down. Now in the box, Aaron Judge. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a drive by Judge. Deep left field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. 4th home run here in the early going as this lead swells to 7-0. And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, D-Row, what do you make of all this?
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
Yeah, you're watching this pitcher. He's just not executing on both sides. They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happened.
He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Set to deliver the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. This one also hit deep to left field. Smith retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. He leads off there half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
And this pitch is looked at for a ball, and that'll even the count to the Rays' second baseman at 2-2. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location. And the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Into the box now, Tommy Pham. His dominance continues on the mound, but it seems like he might be running on adrenaline only at this point.
Yeah, he's been so great in this one. You want to see him finish what he started, but you also have to start worrying about things like injuries. He's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, and some guys are just more capable of that than others, but not a lot of good things tend to happen when you've worked as hard as he has in this one.
And look out! That's the 3rd batter hit by a pitch, and this could become a big problem.
Well, I bet the manager breathed a sigh of relief when he saw he wasn't hurt that badly. The last thing they can afford to lose is a guy like that for any length of time.
Here's C.J. Cron now. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's the 1-1 delivery. High in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Now at the plate, Matt Duffy. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled away. Pham is off at first with 2 away. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location, and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, strike 2. And this pitch is taken high and away to fill the count. It's 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. And Diego Castillo comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. At the plate, Gary Sanchez. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Swing and a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry, and this is called a foul ball. Maybe by a matter of inches that time. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Okay, the umpires have emerged from the dugout with the ruling, and it is going to remain a foul ball. So they had it right the first time, but if there's any doubt, go inside and get this thing right. Fly ball out toward left center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it, makes the play, 1 away. Standing in, Luke Voigt. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. Gone! Solo shot to right center. His 2nd of the game as they've widened this lead to 8 now. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. As he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. And he is into second base with a double, his third hit this afternoon.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Here's Didi Gregorius, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 on its way. And this is fouled at the plate. Here it comes on 0-2. Into right field, that's a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets through, but eventually does get to third base.
In now, Aaron Hicks. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Pham racing back. Gone! So that's his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Oh, there's no doubt about that, Matt. People ask him 50 years from now who he hit it off of and what stadium he was playing in, and he'll remember it all. Heck, he'll probably remember what kind of pitch it was, too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so that can go in his trophy case forever.
Standing in now, Miguel Andujar. Fouled off. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier giving chase. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. For the plate now is the designated hitter, Andrew McCutchen. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. 4 runs here in this half inning. Swinging a ball line softly down the line in left, but this will be a foul ball. Here's a drive by McCutchen. Hit well out to deep left field. Looking up is Smith. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Here's big Aaron Judge.
Yeah, Matt, going back to that last at bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
Now this ball's hit deep to left field. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. A solo shot here to left. His second home run of the game as this lead got even wider. Chaz Roan enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Chaz Roan. Now batting, left fielder
Giancarlo Stanton now.
Carlos Sanchez.
Down into left center for a base hit. So that 2-out success means Gary Sanchez will get to hit here.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez will swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. Ready with the 0-1. Line toward the alley in left center. In there, a base hit. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to... So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Daniel Robertson. And his guys need him to get things started here in the top half of the ninth. Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. Digging in to try it again, Kevin Kiermaier. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. First offering on its way. And that one just missed outside. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone to get himself back in this count.
2-1 now. The count now at 2-2. A full count to the Rays center fielder. Comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4. At the plate, number 1. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Into the box, number 19. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. 3-1 now as that misses down and in.
If he concedes the walk here, he's in real trouble of giving up a big inning. It's not all that bad yet, but dealing with the bases loaded will make it pretty tough to wiggle out of.
3-2 pitch. Popped him up. And there's the second out as he squeezes it in the coach's box. Ready now, Malik Smith. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
2 balls and no strikes to the Rays left fielder.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Pitch is popped up. Andujar over to his right, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Yeah, they could only manage 2 hits against him, the entire game, so they were never really in a position to even challenge him. Rock solid win and a memorable performance.
13-0, the convincing final score. The Yankees scored a lucky 13 in this one. Luis Severino earns the win, his second, with 15 strikeouts. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshownation.com.